A group of students from St. Gabriel's Catholic School in Austin hope to make their mark on the world by creating artificial limbs.
The fourth grade class designed and created limbs from a 3D printer in their classroom. Fox 7's Bridget Spencer gives us a look.
While some fourth graders may be wondering when it's time to play or when it's time to go home, Stefanie Nguyen's fourth grade class at St. Gabriel's is creating limbs using a 3D printer.
We have now printed 2 hands to be assembled and donated.
That's right, the students are making prosthetic limbs from a 3D printer. The idea came from a little story called The Wild Robot.
It's a survival story about a robot who loses a limb.
With inspiration from the book, along with some math, spatial reasoning, and geometry, her class began creating prototypes for hands.
This one's designed for someone in the Army, so it has some grappling hooks.
They're even making customizations.
We had one group that really enjoyed baking, and so they wanted to invent a whisk attachment to the finger.
Other designs include a piano on an arm. And one student is creating a leg for a dog or a cat who may need an extra.
I guess it's just really fun, and I also kind of wanted to help people.
Ian is one happy student who's glad to see his visions on paper come to life.
At first I thought that it was like that it wasn't going to be what I wanted it to be. Like, I thought that it would mess up and that it wouldn't serve its purpose.
The finished hands will go to a nonprofit called Enable, which gives 3D printed hands to those who need them. The kids are learning a lot about science, but there is an even more important lesson here.
We want the students to learn 3D design and engineering and everything like that, but we also want to improve someone else's life.
If you don't help them, who else is going to?
Bridget Spencer, Fox 7 News.
The hands will be sent off in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, once the others are finished, those will also be sent in the coming months.
The kids started the projects in January.